Fa Motor Company, the home of a far better deal.
More Taco John's Courtside continues now from the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Taco John's pregame show here on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. I'm Trent Florman. Joining me now is Alma Cardinal head coach Mike Ford. And, Coach, thanks for taking the time to be here on the Taco John's pregame show.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks for having me.
Hey, how's the injury bug treated you guys and the sickness bug so far this season? I know everybody's kind of had the sickness going around, but how about you guys? You guys been injury-free and sickness-free?
You know what? So far, injury-wise, we've been doing really well. Just some nicks and bruises here and there, but no major ankles or things. But this time of year, every team's going to have a little bit of sickness, and so just try to talk to the team, make sure they stay mentally tough because everybody's going through a little bit of something, and we don't want any of that little stuff to become excuses of why we can't get out there and play to the best of our ability.
Well, you guys had an opening round bye to start the RPAC. Last year, you guys had the opening round bye. You got upset. The other night, you took on Southern Valley. Opening round bye. Does that help or hurt you guys, do you think?
I think that sometimes it can hurt you, and I don't necessarily think by not playing. Sometimes I think it can sometimes give you the comfort that you're maybe better than you are. Tried to tell the kids, remind them of what happened last year. We had 3 or 4 seniors that played a lot of basketball with us last year, and with this group being 4 sophomores and 1 senior, the seeding means nothing. I mean, the seeding is a reflection of the teams you played, and each team in the conference has played a different schedule with different competition levels, and so it certainly, I wanted our guys to come out and make sure that they step out there and play. They still got to make great plays, but the seeding wasn't going to give them any cushion or any points or take anything away from Southern Valley for sure.
Well, you are listening to the Taco John's pregame show. I am Trent Florham, visiting with Alma Cardinal head coach Mike Ford. And Coach, you're absolutely right. It didn't give you any points right off the bat. Southern Valley came out red hot. They got up on you guys big. They were up 22-9 at one point, and then you guys found your rhythm. Came back, got the win 55-43. Talk to us about that Southern Valley game.
I felt like they had a couple of easy shots go in early. They got a couple of offensive rebounds. And then they had some deep three-pointers. Hamilton hit a deep three-pointer. They had some offensive rebounds with some crazy three-point shots. Bose is just a tremendous player. So we knew he was going to get his, but we were really rushed. We wanted to try to win that game in the first 5, 6, 7 possessions. And looking back at the film, they were the worst 5 or 6 possessions we had of the game. And so I think, I don't know what it was. Somebody said 18 points, 19 points was our biggest deficit, but we told the boys it's going to start on the defensive end. If we can get some stops, kind of catch our breath on offense and try to do some stuff on purpose, maybe that the ball could find a way through the hoop, and it did. Got the ball in Xavier Mitchell's hands a little bit more, in Tucker. Then we had a couple shots go down from the outside. We tied us up, and so it certainly was a rough start, but it was really fun to watch. Them stiffen up on the defensive end, and then just have some really aggressive play on the offensive end, find some easy buckets for some of those kids.
Well, tonight you're going to take on the Cambridge Trojans. Winner goes on to the championship game on Saturday. Talk to us about the Trojans, what you know about them, and how do you guys come out with the victory tonight?
Well, they're really athletic. Last year they just killed us on the boards. Their pressure defense just made us really uneasy. And then you got Big Wood inside. He cleans up a lot of misses, both on the offensive and defensive side. So we're going to have to be really, really good. We've been outmatched at the post position almost every game this year. So size-wise anyway. And so we're going to have to be really, really good so that they don't just sit, so their best offense isn't missing with Wood and some of those offensive rebounds. But they play great. They play great man-to-man defense. So it's going to be just a very similar, more of the same of what we saw against Southern Valley. They were very, very athletic, and so hopefully our guys can find a rhythm, but offensively. But they need to come out and make sure that they make it tough on those kids from Cambridge with their shooting, and just making sure we can limit it to one shot per possession.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for taking the time to be here on the Taco John's pregame show. I want to wish you good luck tonight and also throughout the rest of your season.
Okay, appreciate it, Trent.
That was Alma Cardinal head coach Mike Ford. We're going to take a quick break, and when the Taco John's pregame show continues, we will hear what Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard had to say following their win over Arapahoe, and it's all right here on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
See Corbelli Physical Therapy in Cambridge on Main Street to help you get the most out of your life. Hometown expert pain management and rehabilitation services are located in the heart of downtown Cambridge. Come into Corbelli Physical Therapy and ask about dry needling. It's just one of the techniques used for treatment of pain and movement impairments. Learn more by stopping into Corbelli Physical Therapy at 706 Patterson in Cambridge, or call for an appointment anytime to 697-4211. That's 697-4211.
The loss of a loved one is undoubtedly the hardest times we face in our life. Let the caring and experienced professionals at Lockenauer Jones Mortuary support you through these difficult times. They offer a range of personalized services. You can count on the caring staff of Lockenauer Jones to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one. Call Jim today and let him help you make the many decisions that need to be made during this difficult time. Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, family owned and operated. 308-697-3838.
Foster Sales of Bartley sells and services Walker mowers. Come in or call Foster Sales to schedule a test drive, or they can even bring it to you. Here's the best part. They even have inventory and parts on hand, such as blades, belts, oil, filters, pulleys, and more. Walker mowers have the out front advantage and innovative attachments such as dethatcher, rotary brush, and a loader bucket. They even have multi-decks as well. Walker also has financing available. Want to know more about a Walker mower? Visit with Foster Sales. Look them up on Facebook and YouTube. Walker Mower from Foster Sales. When you want fast, easy, beautiful mowing.
Let's sit down with a head coach. This is the Taco John's pregame show.
And I am Trent Florham. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. So we'll bring him before we do the stats here. And, Coach, big win tonight for you here against the Warriors.
Yeah, huge win. It didn't always look pretty tonight, but, it doesn't have to come tournament time. You just got to win by one. Whether you win by 1 or 20, you move to the right on the bracket, and did that tonight. Defense was there pretty much all night. We lost a few shooters there toward the end, but defense was really, really solid. Defense carried us. We got to make sure that we continue to bring that defense for, the nights like the last couple nights where we haven't been shooting the ball well. Yeah,
you guys, did a really good job defensively against Southwest on Saturday in the opening round. Another good job here tonight. You held their top shooters, Schaefer Rozkop and Fisher to 18 points tonight, well below their averages. They're averaging 27 between the two of them. So, a good night defensively on them.
Yeah, Carson had another huge night. Obviously the scoring, especially with the free throws at the end, he got up there. But, we've just asked him to guard the other team's best player the last couple games, and he's done a really, really good job. Cade's a tough challenge. He's just, so crafty at finding ways to get those shots up, finding ways to score in transition, to score in the half court. I thought Carson did a really good job moving his feet. Lost him a couple times right at the end of the first half, but other than that, just was really solid all night. It's never a one-man job. It's always all five, and I thought we did a really good job when they set their pick and rolls of collapsing on the roll man, getting a couple steals, and then a good job on the glass again too.
And I thought Brohdey Wood didn't necessarily get a whole bunch of rebounds tonight, but they did a good job keeping their big men, Hayden Seach and Eli Schaefer, off the board. They didn't have a lot of rebounds tonight. Guys were on the backside. Ben Hoberty, Creighton Ruggles were able to get a lot of rebounds thanks to Brohdey boxing out.
Yeah, it was just an absolute war underneath the hoop tonight, which they even switched their starting lineup so that they could battle us on the glass. And I was really proud of the way Brohdey just kept fighting. He's used to getting 5-6 offensive rebounds a game, and he wasn't getting them tonight, but he just kept crashing. And like you said, we got one or two big ones where he crashed, took on two guys, and then, one of those guys, Ben or Creighton, jumped up there, snagged one. Especially, early in the fourth quarter when we got a little stagnant. We got ourselves, 2 shots a couple times, gave ourselves 3 chances the one time. And those were really, really huge. Like I said, when your offense gets a little bit stagnant, sometimes you need to find a different way to score. And those boards were huge. Timely, not a ton of them tonight, but just really timely tonight.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. It just seemed like every time Rapp would pull close, you guys would get a defensive stop, and usually it was a defensive rebound that, I mean, they got one shot up, but that was all they were getting.
Yeah, for sure. And, like I said earlier, Carson had another big night. He's just been a great leader for us all year. 21 points tonight. I think he did the exact same thing in this game last year. He just, when it comes tournament time, we've talked a lot about, especially last year when we were so young, how you got to lean on your seniors, and we didn't have any seniors last year. And it's so much nicer this year having those seniors. Carson, Ben, Brohdey, they've all been playing really, really solid here coming into the final third of the season after tonight. And it's just nice having those older guys, those experienced guys, where you get in a game like this, it gets a little ragged a couple times, and you have a senior point guard out there who says, hey, everybody slow down. He shoots that one floater, and I was pretty upset with the shot, and all of a sudden it banks in, and he knew what he was doing. Okay, he just he has endless confidence, and he's just a super fun kid to coach. But like I said, all three of those seniors just playing at a really high level right now, doing all the little things, all the things that help you advance in a tournament like this.
Well, you guaranteed yourself 2 more games. First one's going to be Friday night against Alma, the number 1 seed. You guys are number 2. Haven't played yet. Got to see them play tonight. They took on Southern Valley. They were down big early, got hot, and came back and won the ball game. Talk to us about Alma, what you know about them. How do you guys come out with the W?
Yeah, that's my first time seeing them since this summer, and they're kind of all they're cracked up to be. That first quarter, Southern Valley was super hot, just made almost everything they threw up, and Alma just stayed the course. All those sophomores out there just said, hey, we're going to be fine. We play a lot of basketball. Just super skilled. Every single guy when they're catching, they're shot faking, they're jab stepping. They're just they're begging you to get undisciplined just for a second. They're going to take advantage of it. Xavier Mitchell is as good a wing as I've seen all season at getting to the rim and finishing around the rim. And he might not be the best one on his own team because Tucker Biscup's just as good. And they're, then they got the shooters. They got the Neal boys out there who are both just hunting those shots on the 3-point line, right, but also are going to attack that bad closeout that you have. And then Ep had a really nice game tonight. It didn't probably show up in the stat sheet, but just was all over the place on defense. Was attacking the hoop, finding the kickouts. He's a confident shooter as well. And then the dude they bring off the bench, their freshman, Feynman, does not look like a freshman, first of all, but just goes in there and battles and finds ways to impact the game. But like I said, they're all they're cracked up to be. They're every bit deserving of the 1 seed. It's kind of felt like we've been on a collision course with each other ever since, that game at the end of the season last year. I know they're ready to, to get a little payback for that. We kind of went down there and had a really nice game and got a big win for ourselves toward the end of the season. I think they've been ready for another chance at us since then. So, if we don't bring the energy, if we don't bring the effort, if we don't bring the enthusiasm, on the bench, on the court, in the stands, it could be a long night. But if we do those things, I think it could be a really fun night. It could be a really fun RPAC East final. Well,
Coach, thanks for taking the time to come out and visit with us. Congratulations on a big win tonight, and let's go get another one on Friday.
Yeah, appreciate it, Trent.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will have more high school basketball on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Walk these fields for 85 years. Grow deeper roots here. Know what thrives here. Bring in world-class genetics and innovative traits like Chrome Triple Stack corn hybrids and Enlist E3 soybeans. Refine it through pure local know-how and expertise. Do all of that, and the only thing left is the right seed. Hogemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com.
Can you feel it? The feeling of starting something new. The feeling of success. At Mid-Plains Community College, our instructors are ready and willing to support you on every step of your educational journey. Whether you're just starting out or changing careers, MPCC can help you transform your future. Learn more by visiting our website at mpcc.edu. That's mpcc.edu.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Save more money with Midwest Liberty FCU. We'd love to grow your savings with great CD interest rates. Pick from 9, 19, or 25-month terms with interest rates that will make your heart skip a beat. Nothing says love like saving smart. Love is in the air at Midwest Liberty FCU, where you and your savings belong.
Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union. You belong.
Listen up! The following is a presentation of high school basketball from the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network, KZMC McCook. Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and the 1021 KZMC mobile app. High school basketball is on the air.
Goes inside Springer in the middle of the lane. Turnaround jumper off the glass and in. Trompke going down, kicks it back out to Allmeyer. Catch and shoot three, buries it.
Let's go courtside. Here's Trent Florham.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham, Kevin Martin back here with you tonight as we bring you the RPAC Championship game on the east side. And the winner goes on to tomorrow's RPAC Championship game in McCook. The loser will play the consolation game at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Let's give you the night's starting lineup, brought to you tonight by Mark's Pharmacy and Know Your Number. High blood pressure in the United States is a major problem. Only about half the people, 52%, have high blood pressure, have their condition under control. Mark's Pharmacy can help you know your number with the quality blood pressure machine in the home to help you get accurate results that are sent directly to your doctor. Contact Mark's Pharmacy to learn more and know your number. Now, here are tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for the Alma Cardinals, number 1, a 6-foot sophomore, Tucker Biscup. Number 2, a 6-foot sophomore, Titus Epps. Number 4, a 6'2 sophomore, Xavier Mitchell. Number 5, a 5'1 sophomore, Isaiah Neal. And number 11, a 5'9 senior, Jacob Neal. Head coach Mike Ford, assistant coaches Josh Quidd and Matt Hagman for the Cardinals. For the Trojans tonight, number 11, a 6'2 senior, Carson Trompke. Number 12, a 5'11 sophomore, Creighton Ruggles. Number 13, a 6'3 senior, Ben Hoberty. Number 14, a 5'7 sophomore, Brady Allmeyer. And number 22, a 6'4 senior, Brohdey Wood. Head coach Clay Shepard, assistant coach Bronson Wood for the Trojans. Kevin, this should be a good ball game. Alma 14-2 on the season. The number 1 seed, Cambridge 11-5, and the number 2 seed.
A little bit of a contrast here. It's going to be interesting to see matchups. Alma doesn't play with the post, which again, Brohdey Wood is a really good post for Cambridge. So who matches up with him and who he matches up with will be really interesting.
Yeah, that's going to be probably the key tonight. That's what the key was last year when these two teams played. Brohdey Wood cleaned up the boards, and I heard Coach Ford talk about that. Now, these two teams been on this floor the first year this gym was open. Back in 2016-17, it had been 17 when they met. And Paxton Ross lit up Alma. 46 points. 2 weeks later, when they played down at Alma, Preston Carbaugh had the game of a lifetime. He scored 35 points. Didn't miss a shot all night. The only shot he missed was a layup that he got fouled on, and he went and made both free throws. So scored every time he touched the ball that night. So that was Mike Ford was the coach, or not Mike Ford, but Bantam was the coach then. It's controlled. The tip is controlled by the Cardinals, and it is number 11, Jacob Neal with it. Working right side against Allmeyer. Allmeyer working back up top, gets it off to Tucker Biscup. Off to Mitchell. Now left side, it goes to number 5, Isaiah Neal, and he puts it in, a three-pointer off the bat from the left wing. So they're going to start off better than they did against Southern Valley tonight, it looks like. Here's Hoberty. Over to Allmeyer, and Allmeyer stopped it. He got it and ended up catching the ball. Here's Trompke with it. Back up top, it comes to Ruggles. He'll drive down the left side, kicks it down the corner to Allmeyer. Allmeyer back up top, cross pass over to Trompke. His long three, in and out, can't get it to go. Ball's tipped around, it's on the floor. Hoberty dives on it and gets it. And we're going to have a jump ball. This one will belong to the Trojans. Good hustle there by Ben Hoberty.
Doing the dirty work.
Him and Creighton Ruggles always seem to get stuck doing that, don't they?
They do it too, boy. They don't hold back.
Trompke didn't bat a box set for the Trojans underneath their own basket here on the near side. Going to get it in. This is Allmeyer. Left side it comes to Ruggles. Ruggles back to Trompke on the right wing. He'll come back up top, gets it over to Hoberty. Down the corner, Ruggles. He'll drive baseline. They're going to call him for a travel.
They've got Xavier Mitchell on Brohdey Wood. That's going to be interesting because I think Brohdey can muscle him around. And on the other end here, they got Brohdey guarding the smallest guy on the floor.
Yeah, Isaiah Neal.
That's
5'1" sophomore. This is number 1, Tucker Biscoff with it. Get a lob it inside for Mitchell. He's working against Ruggles, knocked away, and it's picked up by Carson Trompke. Nice play by Ruggles. Down the floor they come, and Trompke had it knocked away by Biscup, and then didn't hustle after it enough, and now the ball's knocked away by Trompke. It's in the hands of Xavier Mitchell, though. He'll be guarded by Trompke. Left side it goes to Neal. It's Isaiah Neal. Isaiah kicks it off to Biscup. Falling out of bounds, but he saves it to Mitchell. Mitchell tries to drive down the lane. Going to put it up and in.
He's really slick. He's a tough guard.
5-0. Alma with the early lead here. Here's Ruggles. Right side it goes to Allmeyer. Take the three from back behind the arc. Can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Brohdey Wood, out to Creighton Ruggles. And that's one thing Coach Ford was worried about is Wood getting the rebounds. Here's Trompke. He misses the shot. Xavier Mitchell pulls up the rebound. Jake and Neal. Working the right wing against Allmeyer. Back to the free throw line. Kicks back at top to Biscup. Biscup off to Epp. Titus Epp with it. Looking around. And get it off to Mitchell. Mitchell right side comes to Isaiah Neal. 3 on the way. It's off the back of the rim. Won't go. Allmeyer skies up. Pulls down the rebound. It's taken away by Jake and Neal. Down the right side of the lane. Misses the shot. Hoberty pulls down the rebound. Quickly out to Ruggles. And here come the Trojans on the right. Ruggles out to Trompke. Back up top to Ruggles. Ruggles back to Trompke on the right wing. Trompke skip pass over to Allmeyer. He's going to drive inside. Looks a little floater up. Won't go. Rebound Jake and Neal for the Cardinals.
Need to get a bucket.
Trojans struggling to find the hoop right now. They missed the first few shots here in this opening 2-3 minutes. 15 left in the opening. 5-0 Cardinals. Jake and Neal working against Allmeyer. Gets hit to Isaiah Neal on the left wing down the corner. Goes to this. He's guarded by Ruggles. Back to the matchup there, right there tonight. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell going to try to drive. Gets inside. Puts it up. Won't go. Hoberty with the rebound. Quickly out to Ruggles. Up forward up to Trompke. Trompke skip pass over to Hoberty on the left side. Up high. Back to Trompke. Trompke gets the free throw line. Back to Hoberty. Inside looking for Wood. Thrown away by Biscup. That pass is going to be just a little bit more arch to it. Right into the hands of Tucker Biscup. Taking it on the floor. Yeah, drives inside. Gets Wood. Air ball. Rebound Wood. Wood out to Ruggles. Coming up the left side of the floor. He'll get to the wing. Ruggles. Turns. Kicks it back up top to Trompke. Trompke back to Ruggles. Ruggles looking inside for Wood. Loses the ball off his hand. Nice pass. Good handle.
4 minutes. Good scoring.
5 Mitchell with the ball from the Cardinals right side. Gets it off to Biscup. Biscup going to get a screen. Guarded by Ruggles. Gets to the free throw line. Gets it back out to Jake and Neal. Off to Isaiah Neal. Left side 3 on the way. Off the rim. Won't go. Trompke with the rebound. Here comes Allmeyer in the corner. Working back up. Gets inside to Hoberty. He'll go down the middle of the lane. Shots up. Won't go. He's fouled. Kevin, I saw Jake and Neal slip down here on the free throw line when he got that last pass, and we saw a Arapahoe kid take a pretty hard fall here. This floor might be a little slick here tonight.
I don't think they broomed it.
They did not before the game. They've been doing it at halftime. That's what they did last night. Hoberty finally gets on the board for the Trojans. Hits his first free throw. 5-1 Cardinals lead. Hoberty trying to cut it down to a 3-point ball game. The foul was on Tucker Biscup, his first foul of the night. And Hoberty hits both free throws.
Lids off.
5-2 now. Jake and Neal bringing it up for the Cardinals. Top of the key working against Allmeyer. Comes to the right side to Mitchell on the wing. Mitchell guarded by Trompke. Back up to Isaiah Neal. He'll drive. Looking around. Kicks back up. It's stolen away by Ruggles. Ruggles down the left side of the floor. Going to get inside. Puts the shot up. He's fouled. Missed the shot, but he's fouled. I believe it's on Jake and Neal. And it is. So 2 fouls on the Cardinals. 1 on Biscup, 1 on Neal here. Ruggles at the free throw line.
Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, Stockman's Bank, Taco John, Tri-Valley Health Systems, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, VRO Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Services, Western Select Genetics, Lance Schiffler bringing you the game tonight.
Ruggles hit the first one. Second one's on the way. It's off the back of the rim. Misses it. Brohdey Wood goes up, gets the rebound. Back out to Ruggles. He'll go down the right side. Works inside. Nice move by Ruggles, and he puts it in. 5-5. The Trojans on a 5-0 run. 3:15 left here in the first. Allmeyer down to Isaiah Neal. Jake and Neal to Isaiah Neal. Back up top it comes Biscup. Gets it off to Jake and Neal on the left side, guarded by Allmeyer. And Neal's going to take the 3. It's short off the front of the rim. Ruggles pulls down the rebound. Ruggles quickly up the floor. Left side it comes Hoberty. Wide open 3's on the way. Trojans miss it. And Trompke gets the rebound. Back out to Allmeyer. His 3 from the corner. Can't get it to go. Hoberty pulls down the rebound. Inside it goes. He misses the shot again. And Mitchell got the rebound for the Cardinals. 4 shots right there for the Trojans. So 3 offensive rebounds result in 0 points. Mitchell off to Jake and Neal. Neal gets into the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Biscup. Left side it goes. Isaiah Neal. And we're going to have a foul on Brohdey Wood.
It's tough. He's playing center field, what he's doing. He's just trying to stay in the lane, and when the ball goes to to is it Biscup he's guarding?
Yeah, no, Isaiah Neal.
He's trying to run out on him, which he's capable of doing athletically, but it's just a hard
this will match him up a little better. Grady Feynman into the ball game. Isaiah Neal
for sure
will go out, so we'll probably see him play more traditional man now. Here's Epp with it, working against Hoberty. Tries to go down the left side, kicks it down. This is Feynman, back up to Mitchell on the wing. Mitchell hands it off to Jake and Neal. He's working against Allmeyer. Going to get a screen from Allmeyer. From Mitchell gets it back. Now Jake and Neal has it back again. Going to try to drive on the right side, inside, drive, shoots, and got the roll. Jake and Neal with his first basket. 7-5, Cardinals back up by 2. Here's Trompke. He'll work against Neal. Turns, kicks it back out to Hoberty. Left side it comes all to Ruggles. Now to Allmeyer. Back up top, Trompke. Going to get to the free throw line. Throws it in for Brohdey Wood. Bad pass, and it's picked away by Feynman. 7-5. Cardinals with the lead and the ball. Minute 39 left in the first. Jake and Neal over to Biscup. Biscup trying to drive. Stopped by Ruggles. Back out to Mitchell. Mitchell working against Trompke. Gets it off to Feynman. Now to Jake and Neal, left wing. Going to try to pick and roll. Gets it inside to Feynman. The ball's on the floor. Trompke picks it up. Here come the Trojans on the run. Trompke down the left side of the lanes. Foul. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul. That was a horrible call right there.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Because Neal was moving the whole time, and he grabbed a hold of it. Trompke saying he grabbed my jersey and pulled me to him.
Yeah, he's getting called for the arm out. That's what he's getting called for. Ref's telling him.
That's not a good call. Jake and Neal off to Biscup on the right wing. Going to get a screen from Mitchell. Picked up by Trompke, and he carried it.
We might not see a lot of points because most of these teams are really good to stay in front of people.
Yes.
You know, it's very seldom that you get around either one of these teams on the way to the hoop. It's good defense.
1:05 left in the first. 7-5. Alma with the lead. Trompke goes to Hoberty. Hoberty got a screen from Wood. Out to Allmeyer. 3 on the way. Trojans looking for the first lead. Can't get it. Brohdey Wood gets the rebound. Misses a shot. And it's picked up by Feynman. And now we got a foul on the Trojans. Foul's on Ben Hoberty. His first. Team's third.
I mean, Cambridge is down 2, and they are getting lots and lots of second chances. They start getting some of those down, the game's going to change.
7-5, Cardinals lead it, and they have the ball coming left to right. Jake and Neal up to Mitchell, off the left side to Biscup. Working against Hoberty, gets a screen, gets her, that's Epp. Now gets it off to Feynman, and almost got it stolen away, and he traveled. Brohdey Wood with some great defense right there. So with 35 seconds left, the Trojans down 2. They have the ball coming right to left.
Biggest guy on the floor is doing a really good job moving his feet.
Trompke bringing it up, gets it across the timeline, working on the right side of the floor, working against Jake and Neal. Comes up, gets a screen from Wood. Now backs off. Down to 20 seconds left. Trompke working against Neal. They'll work up. Going to get a screen from Wood now with 9 seconds. Goes down, kicks it in the corner. Allmeyer drives baseline. Gets inside, floater on the way. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Biscup. He got
an offensive foul.
Yeah, that was an offensive foul. That was the push right there. And the clock's going to go down to 1/10 of a second left, and a jump ball. And it'll be Alma basketball, which favors the Trojans because they can't even get a shot off that. They can just stand here. Trojans don't do anything.
Interesting first quarter.
Trojans will have the ball to start the second now.
Not kind of what I thought we would see.
7-5, Alma with the lead after 1. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with more high school basketball on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Samway Floor Covering and Furniture.
Comfortable, beautiful furniture from Samways. Outfitting every room of your home with relaxing and stylish pieces that make you smile every time you enter. From dining to reclining, end tables to the beds they accent. Samways has a giant showroom where you can actually touch, feel, and firsthand experience quality furniture. Right here in McCook at Samways.
Samway Floor Covering and Furniture. You'll love this store.
Corporate Seeds. This is a family that grew up in the seed industry, a family that knows that food grown on healthy land with healthy farming produces healthy food. We are all stewards of this land, and it is our responsibility to care for its health to support yours. Regular deliveries and pickups are available in your area. Contact Corporate Seeds to learn more today. Call 308-697-4848. That's 697-4848. Or you can see their website online at corporateseeds.com.
This is the RPAC Tournament.
Trojans have the ball to turn the second period, coming right to the cross rated. It's Ruggles, goes to the right side to Allmeyer. Gets a screen from Wood, comes back up top. This is Hoberty. Hoberty off to Ruggles. Going to try to drive inside, and he gets away with a little push and then puts the shot up and in. Tied at 7.
A lot of forearm shivers tonight.
Yes. And the only one that really wasn't got called for a charge. Here is Bizcower, up with it, working against Hoberty on the right wing. Back up top it comes to Mitchell. Mitchell working against Trompke, goes upside to Jake and Neal. Neal off to Epp down on the left side in the corner, going to get a screen. Goes back up top, gets it off to Bizcup. Now to Jake and Neal. Neal gets it back to Bizcup. Corners 3 on the way. In and out won't go. Trompke pulls down the rebound. Off to Ruggles on the outlet. Ruggles across the timeline. Top of the key back to Trompke. Screen. Pass over to Allmeyer. He's going to drive inside. Back out to Trompke. Thought about the 3. Doesn't take it. Hoberty's got it in the right corner. Back up top Ruggles. Now to Trompke on the left side. Drives inside. Kicks it back out to Hoberty. He'll take the 3. Trojans can't get it to go. Allmeyer drives inside. Skip pass back out to Ruggles. It was tipped away, and it goes out of bounds.
Boy, both defenses are just really solid. They just stay in front of you.
7-7 your score. 6:50 left here in the first half. Trompke going to throw way down the floor for Ruggles. Didn't need to throw it that far. They do that way too much for my liking. Allmeyer on the left wing over to Trompke, wide open 3 on the way. Can the Trojans get the lead? They cannot. In and out. Rebound comes down to Epp for the Cardinals. Man, every time they have a chance to take the lead, Kevin, they just can't get the shot.
That was a good looking. That was an open shot too.
Jake and Neal working against Allmeyer. Drives inside, kicks it back out to Bizcup. Now over to Epp on the left wing. Epp gets to the free throw line, takes a jumper over Hoberty, shots in. Epp's first basket of the night. 9-7, Cardinals back up by 2. Here comes Trompke. Kicks it over and it's stolen away by Epp. It's up ahead to Jake and Neal. He puts it up and in. The Cardinals go up by 4. Down the floor it comes. Here's Allmeyer. Left wing goes inside to Wood. Works inside, puts it up and in. Brohdey Wood's first basket of the ball game. Might see more of that because, man, he muscled his way right through there. 11-9, Trojans back within 2. Jake and Neal with it right wing. Going to get to the free throw line. Kicks it out to Bizcup on the left side up high. Down to the wing to Epp. Epp trying to work. Hoberty stops him. Almost thrown away by Ruggles. Back to Bizcup. 3 on the way. Misses it. Rebound Ruggles.
Alma sent nobody to the offensive boards. It's like they're conceding.
Ruggles hands it off to Allmeyer. Back up top, Trompke. Trompke back to Ruggles here on the left side. Ruggles back to Hoberty. Over to Trompke on the right wing. Down the corner to Allmeyer. Up top, Ruggles. Drives. Kicks it out to Allmeyer. 3 on the way. Can't get it to go.
Can't make a 3.
Man. Every time they have a chance to take the lead, they just cannot. And they're good-looking shots.
Yep, the last 2 looks were really good.
Here's Jake and Neal. Neal steps back. Gets it off to Mitchell. He'll drive. Lays it up and can't get it to go. Rebound Hoberty. Mitchell did a little flop there trying to draw the foul. So he's late coming up the floor. Here's Ruggles. Back up top to Hoberty. Hoberty drives. Kicks it out to Trompke. He'll take the 3. It won't go again.
Get one.
Isaiah Neal pulls down the rebound. Out to Jake and Neal. Neal working right side onto the wing. Getting picked up by Allmeyer. Gets it off to Epp. Epp working against Hoberty. And gets it back up top to Bizcup. Left side it goes to Jake and Neal. Neal to the elbow. Takes a shot and can't get it to go. Bizcup pulls down the rebound. Puts it up and in. First offensive rebound I think the Cardinals have had all night.
They had one guy going to the boards and he got it.
Nobody boxed out for the Trojans. Here's Trompke. Trojans down by 4, 13-9. Off to Hoberty, left side. Back up top it comes Ruggles. Down in the corner, Allmeyer inside to Wood. Works inside, puts it up and in, and he's fouled. Bizcup's going to pick up his second.
Xavier Mitchell is getting away with a lot on Brohdey Wood right now. He is shoving and leaning and pushing.
It hasn't mattered, though. Brohdey Wood muscling his way around.
He's holding his ground. There's no way he's going to get him off his spot, but he is sure.
Maverick Webb, Hodge Rayburn into the ball game for the first time as Allmeyer and Hoberty go to the bench. 13-11, Wood with a chance to cut it to a 1-point ball game. 4:01 left first half. Wood gets the ball from the referee, takes his dribble, shots on the way, rolls, won't go, and Mitchell pulls down the rebound. So the Trojans right now are 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Neal quickly up the floor, wide open. He's going to take the shot over the top of Webb. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound Rayburn. Quickly out to Trompke. Trompke down the left side. Or right side, excuse me. Hands it off to Rayburn now. Rayburn back up top, comes to Ruggles. Ruggles back to Trompke on the right wing. He'll drive. Spin move. Kicks it out to Rayburn. Back up to Trompke. Over to Ruggles. Ruggles down the corner. Webb. Looking back up top. Here's Rayburn. Wide open three. Can't get it in and out once again. Wow. What do they have to do to make a shot to take the lead? Here is number 12. That's Feynman in back into the ball game. Isaiah Neal to Jake and Neal. Inside it goes to Mitchell. Working against Rayburn. Back out to Jake and Neal. Inside to Isaiah Neal. Shots up. Won't go. Rebound Brohdey Wood. Out to Maverick Webb. Webb down the floor. Going to drive inside. Kicks it back out to Trompke in the corner. Back up top to Webb. Left side it comes here to Ruggles. He'll drive, free throw line. Kicks it, and as it knocked away, it's picked up by Isaiah Neal. Up ahead it comes, and it's great hustle by Hodge Rayburn. He got the steal. Trompke now, right wing. Looking spin move. Look around, and he's going to get called for a travel. Xavier Mitchell's going to steal the ball from him anyway. So he's holding it out there like a loaf of bread.
13-11, and Cambridge cannot make a shot. I don't know what the percentage is right now, but it is bad.
2:42 left in the first half. Cardinals lead it by 2 and they have the ball coming left to right. Here's Epp working against Maverick Webb.
They're a different set for Alma.
Going to try to come. Try to get a screen from Mitchell. He works back inside, gets to the free throw line, kicks it out to Isaiah Neal. Off the left side, Jake and Neal. Started by Ruggles, off to Mitchell. Mitchell back to Epp. Epp is guarded by Maverick Webb. Going to get a screen. Brohdey Wood jumps out and helps. Off to Jake and Neal. Neal goes in and he did hit Xavier Mitchell, though, so that's why it's not double dribble. Jake and Neal from the free throw line. Air ball, rebound Rayburn. Here come the Trojans. Chance to tie or take the lead. Ruggles, top of the key, goes right side to Trompke. Trompke working up top. Kicks it over to Maverick Webb on the right wing. Webb travels.
It's a good thing Cambridge can play defense.
Yes. Allmeyer and Hoberty back into the ball game. Webb and Ruggles will take a seat. 1:46 left first half. It's 13-11. Here's Epp. Epp working against Hoberty. Going to get a screen from Mitchell. Switch. They give it off to Jake and Neal. Working against Allmeyer. Allmeyer. Gordon Neal gets it up to Isaiah Neal now. Working against Rayburn. Comes back up to the top. And kick it off to Feynman. Now to Jake and Neal. Go inside for Mitchell. Mitchell working against Trompke inside. Spins. Trying to go somewhere, and then he's going to travel.
He's getting a little frustrated.
So Xavier Mitchell right now held to just 2 points here in the first half. Not a lot of scoring, though. It's 13-11, and we're almost at halftime.
It's a defensive clinic right now.
Both teams playing great defense here. 13-11, a minute 8 left here in the first half. Rayburn, right wing, going to travel. Coach Shepard not happy right now with his team. Here's Jake and Neal working against Allmeyer up top. Gets drive, kicks it off to Epp, and we got a foul here. Moving screen, I think, is on number 11.
Well, they didn't call a foul.
What did they call here? For some reason, the ball is going to Cambridge. There's no foul being put up on the board.
Interesting. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't either. Let's see. I have to remember that. Talk to Coach Shepard. Here's Ruggles. Top of the key. Hands it off to Hoberty. He's going down the right side trying to tie this one up. Got it.
That's the first time he got to the rim.
His first basket of the night. He's got 4 points. The other two came from the charity stripe. We're tied at 13 with 30 seconds left here in the first half. Jake and Neal working against Allmeyer. Going to hand it off to Epp. Epp. Left side it goes to Isaiah Neal. Ruggles is checked back in for Rayburn. Here's Mitchell working against Trompke. Kicks it back off to Isaiah Neal. Left side it goes to Jake and Neal. Jake and Neal gets to the free throw line, kicks it out to Epp. 3 on the way. Misses it off to the left side. 10 seconds left. Trompke gets the rebound. Up the floor it comes. Allmeyer going to drive against Isaiah Neal. Kicks it back out to Trompke. Wide open 3. Trojans lead it.
First one.
And that's going to be halftime. 16-13. Cambridge takes the lead at halftime. Let's take a break. We'll be back here with your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Amateurs Bar and Grill in Cambridge has an excellent selection of all your favorite foods. From burgers to pizza, you'll be able to find something that satisfies your taste buds. Bring out your entire family or challenge your buddies to a friendly game of pool while throwing back some cold ones. Keep your eye out for daily lunch and dinner specials. Amateurs Bar and Grill, 602 Paxton Street in Cambridge. Or give them a call at 697-4808.
MNB, families are doing it from MNB.
Community involvement has always been important to us. One way we show that is by supporting our local schools. Whether it's cheering them on from the stands or taking part in community programs, you'll always find MNB rooting for the home team. Good luck to all the area student athletes this sports season. Your fans at MNB are behind you all the way. MNB Bank, member FDIC.
MNB, families are doing it from MNB.
Hello, farmers. If you're interested in trying a biological product on your farm but aren't sure where to start or what product is right for you, give Caleb Nutt a call. Caleb is your local Myco Gold and Genesis Ag representative. With a diverse lineup of products that can be applied on the seed, in furrow, with starter fertilizer as well as foliar, you can be sure that they have a product that's right for you. To get started, call Caleb Nutt today. 308-367-6457. That's 308-367-6457.
Acres Equipment, your John Deere dealer, has job opportunities open at our Oberlin and McCook locations. Acres needs talented people to fill key roles in our sales and service departments. If that sounds like you, check our openings for service manager, service technician, sales representative, and parts sales rep. Go to acres.com/careers to apply today. Acres offers industry-leading wages with bonus potential and many more amazing benefits. Acres, solutions for every field.
This is the RPAC Tournament on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Ford, Kevin Martin back here with you in Arapahoe. Got August Miller back at the studio once again this evening as we're here for the RPAC Eastside Championship game. The Trojans with the 16-13 lead here. This is your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show. Here's to the locals raised right here in the Western Corn Belt. We helped them grow stronger. Learn more about the right seed from your dealer. That's Monty Hansen in Binkham, Nebraska, the North 40 in Overland, Kansas. Seed in Fence in Gothenburg, Nebraska. Frac seed in Norton, Kansas. Post seed in Orleans, Nebraska. And of course, Extreme Ag right here in Cambridge, Nebraska. 308-440-2652. Hogemeyer Seeds, the right seed for right here. Halftime score once again. Cambridge leads 16-13. Cambridge, Kevin, be up more. Really struggling on the offensive side right now, but part of that's the Alma defense.
Yeah, I think it's both teams are just playing a really solid defense. I mean, it's getting the corner turned. There's been some decent looks on both sides. Teams can knock them down and save their life.
Yeah, they had several chances to take the lead there in that first half and just couldn't do it. Till right there at the buzzer, Trompke finally hit a three, his first basket of the night. Let's give you the stats here for the first half. First of all, for the Cardinals, Tucker Biscoff with 2. Steph with 2, Xavier Mitchell with 2, Isaiah Neal with 3, and leading the Cardinals in scoring, Jake and Neal has 4. for the Cardinals. Jake Neal has one foul, Tucker Biscup with 2. And we don't know why the Trojans got given the ball that last time. Kevin, there was no signal from any of the referees. I thought there had to be a moving screen down here. Did not call any foul.
Yeah, I saw no signal. There was no foul called, so I have no idea what happened.
For the Trojans in the first half, 3 points for Carson Trompke, 4 for Ben Hoberty, 4 for Brohdey Wood, and 5 for Creighton Ruggles. Ruggles went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He's leading the Trojans in scoring tonight so far. Ben Hoberty went 2 of 2. Brohdey Wood 0 of 1. Trojans go 3 of 5 in the first half, 60%. And that's the other thing, Kevin. The Cardinals did not shoot a free throw in the first half. But you're not gonna draw a lot of fouls if you're not going to the hoop.
No, and they're not. I'm really surprised. I guess I haven't noticed this out there before, but they don't. If they send one guy to the board, that's probably max. I mean, I have not seen them send more than one guy to the offensive boards at all, which little unique, but whatever works. But it's definitely making it easy for Cambridge to clean the glass.
Carson Trompke, Ben Hoberty, Brohdey Wood, all with 1 foul for the Trojans. Alma led it 7-5 after the first quarter. The Trojans outscored them 11-6 in the second, and they lead at 16-13 here at halftime. We'll take a break. We'll be back here with more of your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
If you have an appointment at a specialty clinic in North Platte or in Kearney, and if you're not sure how you're going to get there, Tri-Valley Health System Public Transportation is happy to transport passengers from within their normal service area to destinations outside their service area for specialty medical appointments or even for personal shopping. To schedule your ride Monday through Friday with Tri-Valley Public Transportation and to see if they service your area, call 308-697-1164. 697-1164. Tri-Valley Health System.
Looking for that great course with lush fairways and fast, pure rolling greens? Looking for that course whose price doesn't break your pocketbook? Well, look no further than Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge. Tough enough to challenge the best golfers and easy enough to bring the whole family. A great golf course and a great price. And don't forget to check out the Facebook page and website for upcoming tournaments and other events. Call the clubhouse for more information at 308-697-4768. Your jewel of the Southwest. Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge.
They say if you listen hard enough, you can hear the corn grow. It's true. When you're out in the field, you understand its challenges and what it needs to thrive. Channel Seedsmen bring insights from the field to our team of Bayer plant breeders. Their knowledge inspires our product development. From your best ground to your most challenging conditions, our products are designed to perform in your fields.
This is Andrew Carpenter, your local Channel Seedsman covering Furnace County and surrounding areas. Please contact me at 308-737-9394.
E-statements from First Central Bank are a convenient way to receive your monthly account statement. E-statements are secure, organized, and of course, there is less paper. You can view, print, or save an e-statement securely through First Link Online Banking. When you sign up to receive your statements as e-statements, we'll deposit $10 into your account. E-statements are available on all deposit accounts. First Central Bank. Member FDIC.
This is the RPAC Tournament on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here in Arapahoe. RPAC Eastside Championship game taking place here. And you got August Miller back at the studios in McCook. Let's give you some updates from the tournament so far tonight. Here on the boys' side, we already know that the girls' side is going to be Southern Valley and Maywood Hayes Center for the championship game. That'll be tomorrow at 6. Southern Valley beat Alma last night. Maywood Hayes Center defeated Paxton in a close ball game over there, 52-45. So rematch from last year, and that's going to be it's tough to beat Southern Valley right now.
It is.
They're good.
I mean, if you're gonna pick somebody, if you're a betting man, that's who you're betting on right now.
Yeah,
they're a pretty good team.
Maywood Hayes Center's got a very good team also, but man, Southern Valley's going to have the height advantage on them.
It's hard to match up. You know, Maywood Hayes Center makes their living off the press and off turnovers, and Southern Valley just doesn't.
I don't know who they got that can guard Ann Bowes man to man. I mean,
I don't think they do.
I don't know who in the RPAC guards Ann Bowes man to man.
No, and then you put Breckle Hammond played the other night. You said
yes.
So
yep.
you put Hunt and Hammond out there with Bowes, and that's three really good players.
And Tori Bowes also. Don't forget her. She can shoot from anywhere on the floor. So this is your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show. Raised local, raised right here. Hogemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com or talk to these local dealers. The North 40 in Oberlin, Kansas. RPAC Seed in Norton, Kansas. Moline Seed and Fencing, Gothenburg, Nebraska. Monty Hansen and Pinkham, Nebraska. Both Seed in Orleans, Nebraska. And Extreme Mag right there in Cambridge, Nebraska. 308-440-2652. Hogemeyer Seeds, the right seed for right here. 16-13, Trojans lead it here at halftime. Also for the boys, I see Maxwell defeated Wallace tonight, 36-33 on the other side of the bracket, and Hitchcock County defeated Paxton in a kind of an upset there, Kevin. That kind of surprised me a little bit that Hitchcock County got by Paxton. Here tonight, Bertrand beat Medicine Valley 57-45 in the early game, and then Southern Valley just defeated Arapahoe 52-33. Eastside Championship here. It should be Alma basketball to start the third, and the Trojans lead at 16-13. Alma in the white jerseys tonight. Trojans in the black jerseys. Alma's got white jerseys with red trim. Black numbers says Alma in red across her chest. Trojans with the black jerseys, orange trim. Orange numbers, this is Cambridge in white across their chest. Isaiah and Jake and Neal. Biscup, Mitchell, and Epp out there for the Cardinals. This is Biscup with it. Kicks it off to Mitchell. He drives inside, puts a shot up, won't go. And a very late whistle here, and they're going to give Mitchell a chance to go for two. They're going to call this on Brohdey Wood, his second foul of the ball game.
Acres Equipment in McCook, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Riding Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Channel Seeds, Andrew Carpenter, Community Hospital, Cabelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, FA Motor Company, First Central Bank, First State Insurance, Foster Sales bringing you the game tonight.
Mitchell misses the first one. And the referee talking to him about something. I don't know what it was there. We're watching that line pretty close. He might have been pretty close. He misses them both. Brohdey Wood with the rebound. So a chance to cut into the Trojan lead. They didn't do it. Here's Ruggles left side over to Hoberty. Back inside Brohdey Wood. Wood makes a spin move back to his left. Puts it up and in over the top of Xavier Mitchell. Wood with 6 points now. 18-13. Trojans with the lead. 7.5 left in the third. Just getting underway here in the second half. Biscuit working against Ruggles.
They are going right to Mitchell. Mitchell
goes inside, puts it up and in. His first basket of the second half, just 4 points tonight. He leads the Trojans in scoring, 12.4 a game. Ruggles to Trompke, down the corner to Hoberty. Working against Biscup, comes back up top to Trompke. Now to Ruggles in the corner, back up top. Hoberty wide open, three's on the way. It's off the rim, goes! 7 points for Ben Hoberty. Trojans go up by 6, 21-15. It'd be interesting to see if Mitchell stays in, how long.
They're going to clear a side for him, and they're going right to him.
And here comes Brohdey Wood to help out. They get it back to Biscup. Shots up, won't go. Rebound, Allmeyer loses it, and Jake and Neal's going to knock it out of bounds.
That's going to be tough on Carson because they are going to go right at him now, hard, and then expect Brohdey to help. And Brody's got 2 fouls, and wherever he's got to come from, he's going to have to come quick.
It wouldn't surprise me to see Wood guard him if he comes down underneath again. Hoberty, 3. Can't get this one to go. I got a little bit hurry on the shot right there. Jake and Neal with the rebound for the Cardinals. 6:25 left in the third. Trojans lead it by 6. Here's Epp inside the Biscup. He's going to go up, put the shot up and in. 4 points for Biscup. Cardinals cut the lead to 4. 21-17. Ruggles with it, right side up high, working against Epp. Drives inside, puts it off the glass, won't go. Wood fights for the rebound, gets it, puts it up, can't get it to go. And Mitchell has it, and he lost it. Wood gets it again, hands it off to Hoberty. He loses the ball. And it's off to Isaiah Neal. Hoberty had it knocked away from him. Great hustle by the Trojans right there. And once again, several opportunities, couldn't score. Jake and Neal hands it off to Biscup. Going inside for Mitchell, and we got a foul from behind. Now we're going to call a kick.
They are just clearing out an entire side for Xavier Mitchell. And they're going to just hit him in the post, and they're going to let him go.
Brohdey Wood's not leaving the lane, though, so like I said, watch for this to switch when Mitchell comes inside for Wood to take him and Trompke maybe to jump out on Isaiah Neal.
There it is.
They skip pass out to Neal. 3 on the way. Misses it. Rebound. Hoberty lost it on the floor. Picked up by Jake and Neal, and he puts it in. And the Trojans have got to catch that rebound right there, Kevin. That's a basket that should not have happened. 21-19, Cambridge by 2. Ruggles, left wing, down the corner to Hoberty. Back up to Ruggles. He'll work over to Trompke. Trompke working against Neal, gets it into Hoberty down the right side of the lane. No foul called. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans.
That's a couple times they've run Ben off that double screen and got him into the lane.
Trompke inbound, a box set out of the Trojans. Underneath their own basket off the far side. He's going to get it into Brohdey Wood on the backside. He's going to make a move back into the middle of the lane. Shots up and in. Brohdey Wood with 8 with a little baby hook jumper out of the middle of the lane there. 23-19. Jake and Neal across the timeline, right side of the floor, guarded by Allmeyer. Comes left side to Isaiah Neal. Back to Jake and Neal. Gets it off to Bizcup. Bizcup looking inside for Mitchell now. Gets it to him. They jump down on him. Mitchell turns, shoots, scores. He's tough to. You can't stop him down there, I don't think.
And Carson can't because he can't play behind him and stop him. He can't.
And here's a bad pass from Trompke. Throws it away. So the Cardinals can tie it or take the lead with the 3 here. Trojans lead at 23-21. 4.5 left in the ball game. We come to the right side. This is Jake and Neal with it. Going to come back up top to Mitchell. Mitchell working against Trompke. Gets it off to Jake and Neal on the right wing. He's going to step back. Thought about the 3. Doesn't take it. Mitchell drives inside. Lays it up. We're tied.
They are going to ride him.
Here's Ruggles out to Hoberty on the left wing inside to Brohdey Wood. Loses the ball. Chasing it down. It's going to be off the Trojans and out of bounds. Trojans really, Kevin, they dropped some nice, easy passes, some nice, easy rebounds. It's just not getting the hands wrapped around the ball right now because that was a good pass inside the Wood. He's got to catch that. Here's Jake and Neal. Hands it off to Bizcup. Guarded by Ruggles. Comes left side to Epp. Epp gets it off to Mitchell. Mitchell drives and had to shoot over Brohdey Wood. He didn't lost the ball. Allmeyer didn't. It's picked up by Bizcup and put in another rebound. It should not have happened. Trojans cannot grab the ball right now. They're trailed by 2 now, 25-23. Here's Trompke with it. Trompke right side to Hoberty. Back up top, Ruggles. Thought about the 3. He's going to drive. Gets inside. Kicks it out to Allmeyer. 3 on the way. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Jake and Neal for the Cardinals. Cardinals, Jake and Neal on the right wing. Picked up by Allmeyer now. 3:14 left here in the third. Cardinals lead it by 2. Bizcup.
You can't let him get there. You just can't let him get there.
Mitchell spins. Double team knocked away by Hoberty, and he gets it right back off the hands of Allmeyer. Trompke quickly up the floor to Ruggles. Ruggles shows it inside for Wood. Has it knocked away, but Isaiah Neal standing out of bounds. It's going to be Trojan basketball.
Little shaky timeout. Good timeout.
Coach Shepard's going to take a timeout. Let's keep it right here and let Kevin bring you some of our sponsors. 25-23, Trojans trail by 2.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestat. Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Huxall Seeds. Corporate Seeds, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary. MNB Bank. Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley Hayes Coffee Shop. Medicine Creek Family Dentistry. Mid Plains Community College.
25-23, Kevin. The Trojans have dropped a couple of easy passes, dropped a couple of easy rebounds, and it's led to some points for the Cardinals.
Yeah, a little shaky start for sure. Alma came out with a plan, and they're going to ride Xavier Mitchell to the end here, I think, at least for a while, because they are isolating him every single time down the floor. We're going to have to come up with something a little better to stop that. Offensively, you're right. We got to catch the ball. We're having a hard time just hanging on to it.
Trompke inbound, a box set out of the Trojans. Going to try to get it in here. Going to get it into Ruggles up on the left wing. Back to Trompke in the corner. He's going to try to drive baseline, gets stopped, kicks it back out to Ruggles. Right side, Hoberty. Hoberty back to Ruggles, back to Trompke in the left corner. Looking around. Going to come back up top to Allmeyer. Now to Hoberty. Back up top, Trompke. Thought about the 3, drives. Get inside. Going to look back and kicks it back out to Hoberty. Hoberty off to Ruggles. Back up top to Hoberty. Hoberty left side to Allmeyer. Allmeyer drives baseline, gets inside, skip pass out to Hoberty. Hoberty back up top to Ruggles. Then back up top, he gets it off to Trompke. Now to Allmeyer. Inside goes Brohdey Wood, and he's going to be a foul right here. It's going to be on the Cardinals.
Xavier Mitchell's getting away with a lot. He is leaning and pushing and hanging on.
Did not get that one there, though. He got called for the foul.
He's hanging on.
So Trompke inbound. It's going to throw it in for Allmeyer. Not a smart pass right there from Trompke, and Isaiah Neal takes it away. Here's Jake and Neal, right wing, gets it off to Epp. Epp guarded by Hoberty. Comes back up top to Biscup. Biscup hands it off to Jake and Neal. He'll drive, gets to the free throw line, kicks it out to Mitchell on the top side, right side up top. Gets it off to Isaiah Neal, who's guarded by Wood. Back up top it comes to Biscup. Left side, Epp. Back up top to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to step back, kicks it off to Epp. Epp drives, kicks it out to Isaiah Neal. 3 on the way. And it rolls around, won't go. Rebound tipped away, and Allmeyer picks it up for the Trojan. Here comes Allmeyer. Down the right side, or left side, lays it up, can't get it to go. And we got a foul underneath. It's going to be on Isaiah Neal, I think, and Allmeyer's going to go line to shoot 2.
I think we're a little shocked on the defensive boards because now Alma, instead of sending one guy, they're sending 3 all of a sudden. They're offensive rebounding completely differently than they did the first half. So I think we need to just remember we got to check out.
Here's Allmeyer at the free throw line. First one short.
I barely got rim.
So Allmeyer had a chance to tie it. Now he's got a chance to cut the lead down to 1. 25-23. Alma with the lead. 1.5 minutes left in the third. It's been a pretty quick ball game. See if we get a Dundee County score. Hang on just 1 minute. Second one's in. Allmeyer with the basket. So here's Jake and Neal. Right side on the wing. They kick it back up top to Biscup. Biscup goes left side to Epp. Epp going to try to drive. Hoberty stops him. Kicks it back up top to Mitchell. Mitchell down the left side. Kicks it back out. Here's Biscup. He's going to drive. Gets inside. Puts it up and in. 3-point lead for the Cardinals. Now 27-24. Ruggles. Back off to Trompke. Trompke going to work to the right. Going to kick it back up top to Ruggles. He goes left side to Hoberty. Down to Allmeyer in the corner. Back up top, Trompke. Ruggles on the right wing. Take that shot, right?
Yeah, he's got to shoot that pretty quick.
Trompke shoots, misses. Rebound picked up by Biscup for the Cardinals. Trompke tried to tie the ball game. It rolls all around. It won't fall for the Trojans right now. It's kind of like the first quarter all over again.
Mitchell's tired. He's fighting Brohdey Wood. They went to him on offense to start the quarter. He's taking a little break on his own here.
Here's Jake and Neal. Going to work. Gets top of the key. Kicks it off to Isaiah Neal. Back up top to Biscup. Left side it comes to Epp. Yeah, off to Mitchell. Working against Trompke. Kicks it right side to Isaiah Neal. Neal back to Mitchell on the right wing. And you can really see him. He's gasping for some air there, Kevin.
He's hurting.
Isaiah Neal off to Jake and Neal. Comes back to the right side. 2 seconds left to get it off to Mitchell. 3 on the way, off the rim mark. 27-24. Alma takes the lead after 3. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with quarter number 4 right after this on True Country Radio. 102.1 KZMC.
When you think internet, think Pinpoint. For fiber to the home, think Pinpoint. When you want streaming backed by quality internet, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications has the tools to keep you happy while streaming, gaming, video chatting, working from home, and more. Look, when you want faster speed for an affordable investment, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications. Online at pnpt.com.
Hello, farmers. If you're interested in trying a biological product on your farm but aren't sure where to start or what product is right for you, give Caleb Nutt a call. Caleb is your local Mypo Gold and Genesis Ag representative. With a diverse lineup of products that can be applied on the seed, in furrow, with starter fertilizer as well as foliar, you can be sure that they have a product that's right for you. To get started, call Caleb Nutt today. 308-367-6457. That's 308-367-6457.
This is the RPAC Tournament on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Floor, Kevin Martin back here with you live from Arapahoe. It's going to be Trojan basketball to start the 4th. Got August Miller back at the studios in McCook running things for us. 27-24, Alma with the leader as we start the 4th quarter. Creighton Ruggles goes left side to Trompke on the wing. Get a screen from Wood. Back up top to Hoberty. Hoberty to Ruggles on the right wing. They work back up top, gets it off to Wood. Wood to Allmeyer down in the corner. And they go back inside for Wood. Allmeyer throws it way over the top of his head and out of bounds. Right look, wrong pass.
Let's see what Alma does here.
Jake and Neal, and you said Xavier Mitchell, and he's still, Kevin, he's hurting. Biscup back off to Isaiah Neal. Back up top to Mitchell. Mitchell gets it off to Biscup here on the left wing. Working against Ruggles. Going to drive inside. Kicks it off to Jake and Neal. 3 on the way. Can't get that one to go. Way too hard. Rebound by Hoberty. Off to Ruggles. Back to Hoberty on the left wing. Back up to Ruggles. Now to Trompke on the right wing. Down the corner, Allmeyer. Up top it comes. Here's Hoberty driving down the side. Back out to Allmeyer. Tried to tie the game. It's off the mark. And the rebound comes down to Biscup.
Not even close, really.
Both teams struggling from behind the arc. Cambridge has 2 3-pointers. And Alma has just 1. Here's Biscup. Back up top here to Epp. Epp looking for Mitchell. Can't get it to him. Gets it off to Isaiah Neal in the corner. Now Biscup goes back inside for Mitchell. Puts it up and in. Mitchell with 10. Here's Trompke working on the left wing. Spin move. Back out to Hoberty. Wide open 3. Can't get it to go. It rolls around. Won't go in. Mitchell with the rebound. And he's walking up the floor. Brohdey Wood has really battled him tonight. Here's Isaiah Neal. Neal going to try to drive. Gets stopped by Trompke. Gets it back out to Mitchell. Mitchell. Back up top. Nope, gets it off to Isaiah Neal. Long NBA-style 3 off the rim. Won't go. Nice rebound by Hoberty. Hoberty out to Ruggles, and now Epp is struggling a little bit to get up the floor. Here comes Carson Trompke. Trompke has it knocked away. Inside it goes to Wood, and we got a timeout by Coach Shepard. Let's take one with them. 29-24. Cardinals lead it by 5 with 5:59 left in the game. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Affordable transportation for everyone.
We're your ride to the doctor, shopping, or work. Just about anywhere. From 8 to 5 Monday through Friday in Southwest Nebraska. We can even get you to Kearney or Grand Island. Call 308-276-2182 the day before to reserve your spot.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit.
This is the RPAC Tournament.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Ford, Kevin Martin back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios in McCook. 29-24, Alma with the lead. Cambridge with the ball. Coming left to right. And they go inside to Wood. Wood spins around, gets the ball knocked away. Jake Neal has it, loses it off of his foot, and he's able to run it back down, puts it up, misses it. And Wood gets the rebound. Out to Hoberty, now up to Allmeyer. Allmeyer on the left wing. Back up top to Trompke. Trompke back to Allmeyer in the corner inside to Wood, and he's fouled. Mitchell's going to pick up the foul. That's his third. Up his second, I'm sorry.
This is a big 2 minutes here.
3 guys on the block. Wood on the other block by himself. And Trompke's going to get it into Ruggles. Back to Trompke on the left side. Inside it goes to Wood. Wood back out to Trompke. 3 on the way. Air ball too long. And Isaiah Neal gets the rebound. It came right to him. And the Trojans are ice cold shooting right now. Their defense is fine. They're shooting ice cold. Jake and Neal. Trying to work back up top. Gets it off to Biscup. Left side it comes to Epp. Epp working against Hoberty. Jumper from the elbow. Short. Misses it. Rebound Trompke. Up the floor on the right wing. Spin move. Kicks it back out to Hoberty. Now Ruggles.
Ruggles got to shoot that.
Yeah, they try to go inside, and Mitchell knocks it away. And it's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans. Yeah, Ruggles has got to take a shot.
Mitchell is long. He's getting around that on that entry pass to Wood.
He goes sideline to sideline. Tried to get it into Wood. He has it. Throws it back out. This is Ruggles. Once again, he drives inside. Puts a shot up. It won't go. Mitchell pulls down the rebound. Once again, ball rolling all around the rim. It just will not fall for the Trojans right now. Good-looking drive there by Ruggles. Cannot get the shot to go. Here's Mitchell working against Trompke. Comes left side to Epp. Goes back to Mitchell down in the short corner here on the near side. Spin move against Trompke. Gets inside, kicks it back out. Isaiah Neal for 3. Can't get it to go. Wood pulls down the rebound. Kicks it out to Ruggles. Ruggles on the left side. Out to Hoberty in the corner. Here's his 3. It won't go either. Isaiah Neal with the rebound. Both teams have wet cold here.
Here about 2 for 20 from 3.
Timeout by Coach Ford. We'll take one with them. That's the first time out taken by the Cardinals. 29-24. Cardinals with the lead. 4:12 left in the game. Back after this on True Country Radio. 102.1 KZMC.
Webb's Oilfield Service out of Cambridge is excited to support broadcasts of Trojan Athletics on Hometown Family Radio. Webb's Oilfield Service hauls water and also works on drilling rigs throughout southwest Nebraska as well as northwest Kansas. Reach out to Webb's Oilfield Service by calling 308-340-1104. That's 308-340-1104 for Webb's Oilfield Service of Cambridge, Nebraska.
This is the RPAC Tournament.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios in McCook. Score update for you at halftime. Maywood, Hayes, Sutter, Dundee County, Stratton are tied at 20. 29-24 here. Alma leads Cambridge. 4:12 left in the game. It's Alma basketball going right to left, and they have it just about the volleyball line right in front of the scorer's table on the other side of the floor.
Got to get stops and somehow got to find a way to score.
Neither team has went to the bench here in the second half, Kevin. It's been the starters for the whole ball.
And I think there's some fatigue. I mean, there's obviously some fatigue on some Alma guys, but I think there's some fatigue across the floor.
And here's Isaiah Neal. Off to Jake and Neal on the right side, up high, working against Allmeyer. Trying to come back up to Mitchell. Gets it off to Bizcup instead on the left side, up high, goes to the wing to Epp. Going to get it off to Mitchell, guarded by Trompke. Gets it off to Isaiah Neal on the wing. Freshman or sophomore looking around, kicks it off to Bizcup. Jake and Neal. Neal drives, kicks it back out. Bizcup, short corner shot, got it. 10 points for Tucker Bizcup. He averages 11, he's got 10. Trompke off to Hoberty, now to Allmeyer. Inside it goes to Brohdey Wood. Wood off the glass, can't get it to go. And nobody crashed the boards for the Trojans. Mitchell got the easy rebound.
This is getting deep water here.
Trojans down by 7 now, 31-24. Left side it comes to Isaiah Neal. Neal over to Mitchell. Mitchell working up top. Going to try to drive. Gets down the lane. Puts it up and in. And the Cardinals starting to pull away now. They're up by 9, 33-24. Trojans need a basket here. Here's Allmeyer driving baseline. Kicks it back out to Trompke. Back up to Ruggles. Ruggles still didn't take the shot. He's got to take some of them. Off to Hoberty. Hoberty down the lane. Gets inside. Nice move. Puts it up and in.
Really nice move. Big jump stop.
Great jump stop. Let Bizcup go flying by him and makes the basket. Jake and Neal quickly up the floor. Word runs into Hoberty. Now picked up by Allmeyer. Try to get it out to Mitchell. Oh, almost threw it away. Bizcup able to run it down. No, he's guarded by Ruggles. And almost got it stolen. Here's Jake and Neal with it now. 2:25 left in the game. It's a 7-point Cardinal lead. Mitchell guarded by Ruggles. Kicks it off to Bizcup. Bizcup back to Mitchell in the corner. He's going to drive inside against Wood. Kicks it out. Throws it away. Threw it in between two players, and it's going to be a turnover. Trojan basketball. Timeout by Coach Shepard. Let's take one with him. 33-26. Cardinals lead at 2:13 left in the game. Back after this on True Country Radio. 102.9 KZMC.
When you think internet, think Pinpoint. For fiber to the home, think Pinpoint. When you want streaming backed by quality internet, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications has the tools to keep you happy while streaming, gaming, video chatting, working from home, and more. Look, when you want faster speed for an affordable investment, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications, online at pnpt.com.
This is the RPAC Tournament.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here. August Miller back at the studios in McCook. And it is 33-26. Alma with the lead.
Challenge is now is points have come really hard the whole game. And Alma's going to put 5 guys on the floor that can handle the ball.
Yep.
And that makes it really, really, really tough at this point.
Ruggles going to get it into Trompke. The Trojans have it coming left to right. They're down by 7. Trompke over to Allmeyer. Back to Trompke to go inside for what is knocked away. And Jake and Neal has it, and that was not a smart pass right there. Trojans tried to force it. Trompke tried to force that one, the senior. Here's Jake and Neal off to Bizcup. Lobs it inside for Mitchell. Back down underneath, puts it in. Mitchell now has 14. He's got a lot of them here. He's got 12 in the second half. Here's Trompke inside, spins, puts a shot up, won't go. Wood has the rebound. That kicks it back out to Trompke. Trompke back up top to Hoberty. Back to Trompke. Going to have to take a three here pretty soon, guys. Off to Ruggles. Ruggles down to Allmeyer. Back up top to Ruggles. Right side, Trompke. Three on the way. Got it. Trompke with 6 points now. 35-29, 6-point ball game. You got to keep shooting those. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell going to work up the left side, throws it up the floor. This is Bizcup. He'll get inside against Hoberty. Puts a shot if he's fouled. Bizcup on the season, 67% from the charity stripe.
Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, NC Plus Hybrids, Marty Schaefer, Pinpoint Communications, River Valley Services, Runza, and Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, bringing you tonight's game.
So Bizcup at the line to shoot two. Cardinals lead it by 6. 1:09 left in the game. Bizcup. And got the shooter's roll in the first one. I didn't think it was going to get to the rim at first, Kevin. You can tell fatigue is definitely set in. We got a timeout by the Cardinals. 36-29. Cardinals lead it. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
If you have an appointment at a specialty clinic in North Platte or in Kearney, and if you're not sure how you're going to get there, Tri-Valley Health System Public Transportation is happy to transport passengers from within their normal service area to destinations outside their service area for specialty medical appointments or even for personal shopping. To schedule your ride Monday through Friday with Tri-Valley Public Transportation and to see if they service your area, call 308-697-1164. 697-1164. Tri-Valley Health System.
This is the RPAC Tournament.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Fulham, Kevin Martin back here with you. August Miller back at the studios in McCook. Bizcup at the free throw line trying to extend the lead. It's 7 points right now. If he makes it, it can be 8. Free throws on the way, switches it. 1:09 left in the game. The Trojans are going to have to score and score in a hurry. Here comes Trompke across the timeline. Top of the key, gets to the left side, kicks it down the corner to Allmeyer. Inside to Wood. Wood lays it up off the glass and in. Brody's got 10. Epp trying to get it in. Gets it off to Isaiah Neal. Back to Jake and Neal. Neal gets it up the floor to Epp. Going to throw it down the floor. Here's Mitchell. He's going to go up and lay it in. 16 for Xavier Mitchell, and that killed the Trojans right there. Trompke down the floor, gets it off to Allmeyer, and we got a foul.
And Allmeyer makes a three after the whistle.
Foul is on Jake and Neal. His second. Team's first foul here in the fourth quarter. Nope, second foul. Hoberty gets it into Trompke. Trompke getting a screen from Wood. Goes to the left side. Gets it down the corner. Allmeyer for three. Buries it. Now they're hitting him. Might be too late, though. He's got 4 points. Up the floor comes to Isaiah Neal. Neal drives. And it's going to be tackled by Brohdey Wood. Wood went for the steal. He thought he had a jump ball. He's still not happy with the call.
Well, that's pretty close. If it wouldn't have been 6'4", 230 on 5'9", 120, it might have looked better.
Xavier Mitchell to inbound it, gets it into Jake and Neal, and he's fouled by Allmeyer. The Trojans got a foul now to get to that fifth foul. It's just their third. Down by 5 with 24.2 left. Maverick Webb checks in. Brohdey Wood will come out. Trying to put a little speed on the floor here to maybe get a steal. Mitchell to inbound it. Going to get it into Jake and Neal in the backcourt. Neal fouled by Allmeyer. 2 seconds to run off the clock.
You might as well go hard for the inbound pass here. Overplay because.
Yep, I agree with you. Going to try to get it in. Mitchell gets it in. Knocked away by Webb. And it's going to stay with the Cardinals, though. And now Bizcup a little slow to get up right there. Webb went after that one pretty hard.
Head first.
Mitchell to inbound it. Trying to find somebody. Looking around, skips past it. He ran into the referee. Isaiah Neal ran into the referee, and it's a turnover. Trojan basketball.
He's part of the floor. That's just the way that is.
Yep. Brohdey Wood will check back in. Maverick Webb will go to the bench.
The referee is part of the floor, so whatever bounces off him, player or ball, he's just part of the floor.
39-34 with 21.3 left. Trojans trail by 5. Trompke gets the inbounds pass. Working up for it, gets it off to Hoberty. Hoberty down the right side, kicks it out to Allmeyer. 3 on the way. Off the rim, won't go. Trompke rebounds, puts it in. Timeout by the Trojans. They're back within 3, Kevin, with 10.6 left. It's all of a sudden 39-36, but timeout on the floor. Let's take one with them. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Walk these fields for 85 years. Grow deeper roots here. Know what thrives here. Bring in world-class genetics and innovative traits like Chrome Triple Stack corn hybrids and Enlist E3 soybeans. Refine it through pure local know-how and expertise. Do all of that, and the only thing left is the right seed. Hogemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com.
This is the RPAC Tournament on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios. Kevin Martin joining me here in Arapahoe. And they just asked Dustin Kronhoffman to come over to the scores table. He's the AD here at Arapahoe.
There we go. We had 3 seconds on the clock.
Yep. So they're trying to figure out how to set the clock. Should be 10.6 on the clock.
Looks like we're going with 12.0.
Wow. That's too many. It should be 10.6. Here's Isaiah Neal trying to get it in. Gets it into Bizcup. Bizcup going to be fouled by Allmeyer. You don't want to foul Bizcup. He's 67% on the season.
And one does it.
Yeah, one pretty much seals the game.
And he gets 2 because we've got this crazy new rule that says you don't.
Crazy. That's
have
a good
to
word
make
to
free
use
throws.
for it. Yeah.
I mean, in this situation, it's a gimme.
Yeah.
It's just, he's going to make it anyway. He didn't.
He missed it. Missed the first one. So the Trojans got a chance.
Crazy.
Bizcup. They haven't played the starters. Both teams have played their starters the entire second half. And now we got a timeout by Alma. 39-36. Trojans trail by 3. There's 10.4 left in the game.
That rule is so bad. I hope, and I don't anticipate them changing it.
No, they're not going to.
It is so bad because in this case, there's a free throw. He misses it. There's 10 seconds left.
But the free throws, the rebounding on free throws just got too rough and dangerous, Kevin.
And what's the difference between the first one and the second one? I
nothing.
Just don't
Absolutely
get it.
Nothing.
I don't get it.
10.4 left here in the ball game is 39-36. Alma with the lead, and Tucker Bizcup at the free throw line just missed the first one on the night. He's 2 of 3. So the Trojans will have a chance to tie if he misses it. They're out of timeouts. Bizcup. And he got it. That pretty much seals the ball game. 4-point lead now. Trompke getting up the floor. Goes down the left side. Kicks it to Allmeyer in the corner. He throws the 3 towards the basket. It goes off the rim. Won't go. Rebound Hoberty. He puts it up. It won't go. And that's going to end the ball game. 40-36. Alma hangs on to get the win. We're going to take a break. Back here with your Corbelli Physical Therapy postgame show right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Happy holidays from each of us at Waypoint Bank. We want to thank you for your trust in us, and we wish you and your family good health and great prosperity in the coming year. Thinking you need a new piece of equipment to finish out 2023? You need a bank that specializes in ag loans. A bank where many of our team grew up harvesting and understand your needs. A bank that's been providing financial assistance and guidance since 1883. Branches in Cozad, Eustis, Cambridge, Clay Center, and Imperial. Waypoint Bank, guiding your success and invested in your future. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Samway floor covering and furniture.
You know what they say, if you don't want to be boring, just change your flooring. Well, actually, they don't say that, but they probably should. Samways has the cure for boring with some of the finest and most durable carpet from Shaw and Mohawk, plus beautiful designs of LVT, tile, and more. Go from boring to charming at Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, North Highway 83.
Samway Floor Covering and Furniture. You'll love this store.
Webb's Oilfield Service out of Cambridge is excited to support broadcasts of Trojan Athletics on Hometown Family Radio. Webb's Oilfield Service hauls water and also works on drilling rigs throughout southwest Nebraska as well as northwest Kansas. Reach out to Webb's Oilfield Service by calling 308-340-1104. That's 308-340-1104 for Webb's Oilfield Service of Cambridge, Nebraska.
Federal Credit Union.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Save more money with Midwest Liberty FCU. We'd love to grow your savings with great CD interest rates. Pick from 9, 19, or 25-month terms with interest rates that will make your heart skip a beat. Nothing says love like saving smart. Love is in the air at Midwest Liberty FCU, where you and your savings belong.
Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union. You belong.
This is the RPAC Tournament on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Got your radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you, along with Kevin Martin and August Miller back at the studios in McCook. Final score here tonight: Alma holds on to get the 40-36 win over the Trojans. This is your Corbelli Physical Therapy postgame show. Corbelli Physical Therapy, located in downtown Cambridge, specializes in surgical rehabilitation, sports injuries, and chronic pain. Come in and ask about dry needling, a powerful therapy intervention used to restore movement impairment and restore function. They are committed to serving the area with high quality and affordable health care. Your hometown experts in pain management and rehabilitation. That's Corbelli Physical Therapy in downtown Cambridge. Let's give you the stats here for tonight's ball game. First of all, for the Cardinals, Tucker Bizcup with 13 points. He was 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Titus Epps with 2. Xavier Mitchell with 16. He went 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Isaiah Neal with 3. Jake and Neal with 6 for the Cardinals. They go 3 of 6 from the charity stripe, 50% on the night. For the Trojans tonight, Carson Trompke had 8 points. Creighton Ruggles with 5. He went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Ben Hoberty with 9. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Brady Allmeyer with 4. He went 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Brohdey Wood had 10 for the Trojans. He went 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Trojans go 4 of 7 on the night. They were 3 of 5 in the first half and 1 of 2 in the second, 57% on the evening. The Trojans led it after the first quarter. Alma led it after first quarter 7-5. The Trojans had outscored them 11-6 in the second to lead 16-13 at the half. It'd be the Cardinals outscoring the Trojans 14-6 in the third period to take a 27-23 lead into the final quarter. They would outscore the Trojans 13-12 there in the final quarter to get the win, 40-36. Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game tonight. We're going to go with Creighton Ruggles and Brohdey Wood. Ruggles kept the Trojans in the game the first half, did a great job handling the ball tonight. I don't think he had a turnover tonight. Just an all-around good job for that young man. 5 points all scored in the first half. He went 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Brohdey Wood, he had 10 points tonight. He had a lot of rebounds on both ends of the floor. A lot of defensive stops, too, down there for the Trojans. Really kind of kept Mitchell in check most of the ball game. And then late in the fourth quarter, when he was out guarding Isaiah Neal, they went inside to Mitchell, and that's a tough one for Trompke because Mitchell's got him on the heights right there, and Trompke, as Kevin said earlier, couldn't stay behind him and get the stop. So Creighton Ruggles, Brohdey Wood going to be our Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game. Wood led the Trojans in scoring tonight with 10 points. Let's take a break. We'll be back here with more of your Corbelli Physical Therapy postgame show. Should have Coach Clay Shepard coming up right after this on True Country Radio 102 on KZMC.
The loss of a loved one is undoubtedly the hardest times we face in our life. Let the caring and experienced professionals at Lockenauer Jones Mortuary support you through these difficult times. They offer a range of personalized services. You can count on the caring staff of Lockenauer Jones to help you plan a personal lasting tribute to your loved one. Call Jim today and let him help you make the many decisions that need to be made during this difficult time. Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, family owned and operated. 308-697-3838.
Fa Motor Company is your trusted Buick and Chevrolet dealership in Cambridge, and the reason why our loyal customers keep coming back. From the time you enter the showroom to when you service with Fa Motors, you can expect to be treated like family each and every visit. The Fa Motor Company offers extensive inventory, competitive lease specials, finance options, and expert auto service. Yes, expert auto service. Learn more online at famotors.com or stop into the showroom on the corner of Highway 6 and 34 in Patterson in Cambridge. Fa Motor Company, the home of a far better deal.
Corporate Seeds. This is a family that grew up in the seed industry, a family that knows that food grown on healthy land with healthy farming produces healthy food. We are all stewards of this land, and it is our responsibility to care for its health to support yours. Regular deliveries and pickups are available in your area. Contact Corporate Seeds to learn more today. Call 308-697-4848. That's 697-4848. Or you can see their website online at corporateseeds.com.
Looking for that great course with lush fairways and fast, pure rolling greens? Looking for that course whose price doesn't break your pocketbook? Well, look no further than Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge. Tough enough to challenge the best golfers and easy enough to bring the whole family. A great golf course and a great price. And don't forget to check out the Facebook page and website for upcoming tournaments and other events. Call the clubhouse for more information at 308-697-4768. Your jewel of the Southwest. Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge.
This is the RPAC Tournament on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you. Kevin Martin's had to take off for the evening. And August Miller back at the studios in McCook. This is your Corbelli Physical Therapy post-game show. Corbelli Physical Therapy, located in downtown Cambridge, specializes in surgical rehabilitation, sports injuries, and chronic pain. Come in and ask about dry needling, a powerful therapy intervention used to restore movement impairment and restore function. They are committed to serving the area with high-quality and affordable health care. Your hometown experts in pain management and rehabilitation. That's Corbelli Physical Therapy in downtown Cambridge. And I'm Trent Florham. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. Coach, man, good ball game there tonight. Just needed a couple more shots.
Yeah, you and I were just talking off there. Just, two really good teams who match up with each other really well. And, sometimes styles make fights, and that was a pretty good fight. It kind of felt like a heavyweight fight. But it was just, we had a lot of chances. We had some good looks. We knew that there were going to be a lot of looks where there was kind of a hand in our face, and that's just the way they play defense. They're really good at not letting you go by them and getting a wide open look. But so we felt like we were going to have to make some of those. We also knew that, we were going to have to be really, really good on the defensive end to give ourselves a chance, because when you play teams like that, you aren't going to score a ton. And, I thought we did everything we needed to do on that end of the floor. Carson did a decent job on Xavier. He's a really, really good player. And it was a nice team effort on the defensive end to keep us in it. And then, they just made a few more plays down the stretch than we did. Yeah,
and I thought you guys played really well. And you got some – I don't think there was any really shots that you went – why did we take that shot? I mean, maybe one or two, and then turnover-wise, I don't think you turned the ball over all that much either. So, I mean, really it just came down to just didn't make the shot.
Yeah, we had one stretch in the first half where we had a couple of turnovers in a row, but, the turnovers weren't bad turnovers. We never really gave them the ball and gave them a fast break layup. It was usually, side out, and then we can set our defense up, and we almost always got a stop off of those. But, yeah, just, offensively, I even thought we moved the ball well. We knew we were going to have to move it quick. We were going to have to screen, hard. We were going to have to attack, play off 2 feet. I thought we did all those things. There were a couple, finishes around the rim that we maybe could have made, a couple outside shots that we could have made. But in a game like that, you get a little tense. We thought maybe we'd have the experience advantage having been here last year. But they're just so skilled. And those kids on that team, they play so much basketball. They're not going to feel the pressure of, another game like this. And, I don't think our guys did either. They're just a really good defensive team. They made things tough on us. We did a lot of good things and just not enough.
It's usually pretty easy to pick out an Amateurs Bar and Grill player of the game. Somebody usually stands out. To team effort tonight, though. I mean, I don't think anybody really stood out, and nobody went, oh, man, why is he on the floor? Because everybody played really well tonight. We went with Creighton Ruggles and Brohdey Wood. Creighton really did a good job in the first half. Kind of got the scoring going for you guys.
Yeah, he did. He really set the tone. He's the one kid who hadn't played in this game last year who was going to play tonight, and he came out really aggressive. Had a really nice take to start the game to open up the scoring for us after a little bit of a drought there. And so that was really good to see, kind of get his confidence going. He rebounded the ball really well. He played really good defense. Biscup, he ended up with 13, but it was a tough 13. It was just a couple times where we let him get baseline. But yeah, Creighton did a nice job. Brohdey did a really nice job. That's our biggest advantage against those guys, and they know that, and we know that. We know that they know that, and they're throwing 3 guys at him every time he catches it. And so we kind of tried to do some different things to get him the ball in good spots, and he took advantage of those chances. And he also rebounded the ball really, really well. I'm sure he had another double-double tonight, which is awesome. He's just playing, really like a senior should at this point in the season. And,
right.
I thought all 3 of our seniors did. I know they all wish they would have hit a few more shots. But just really, really proud of those guys, proud of their growth throughout the season here, and they're excited for a big stretch run.
Well, tomorrow, tournament's over for you guys. Third place game going tomorrow. It's still going to be a good one. Right now, on the other side, Maywood Hayes Center leads Dundee County Stratton 34-33 after 3 periods of play. So a great game going on over there. You can go listen to that on 105.3 after we're done here. But so you're going to play the loser of that ball game tomorrow night. Another tough matchup. You've already played both those teams. You beat Maywood Hayes Center. You got beat by Dundee County Stratton. So a rematch for either one of them teams. Talk to us about those two.
Yeah, just two really good teams. Both of them have been inside the top 10 all year. We had a really, really good shooting night when we played Maywood Hayes Center. We did a good job on Ingerson and Farr, even though they scored 45 against us. We would have to do the same thing that we did last time on them, and then get back to hitting shots. A little bigger gym, a little more space. Maybe you just feel a little more open in there. And same thing with Dundee County. I thought we did a good job defensively against them. We made life tough on Kirchhoff and Bybee. We got to hit some more shots. I think it was 12.7% last time we played them. So, we got to get our confidence going, and it's impossible because, a lot of times success breeds confidence. Well, at some point you got to have some success. You hope that your confidence can come from the preparation and knowing that over the last 12 months, we don't think anyone has put in as much work as we have to get better, and we need to draw our confidence on that, rather than past games or tonight's game or anything like that. So we just need to go play with confidence tomorrow. It'll be really fun. Getting over to Graf Event Center, it's such a cool place for a league like ours to play our third place game in our championship. Yes. We got to come in with a little different mindset than last year. Last year we were so disappointed about losing this game that then we didn't play very well for that game. That was kind of our message to the boys here was, hey, it's not over. We need to go have a really good performance tomorrow night. It's a huge game, in terms of, now we're starting to look at these things, PowerPoint, sub-district seeding, district seeding. So we need to go, bounce back from tonight a little bit, continue to bring a lot of the same stuff, and then bounce back on the offensive end a little bit.
Bring another great defensive effort and get the offense going again and get the win. So, Coach, unfortunately didn't get the win tonight. Thanks for coming up and visiting, and let's go get a win tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon.
Yep, sounds good, sir.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Amateurs Bar and Grill in Cambridge has an excellent selection of all your favorite foods, from burgers to pizza. You'll be able to find something that satisfies your taste buds. Bring out your entire family or challenge your buddies to a friendly game of pool while throwing back some cold ones. Keep your eye out for daily lunch and dinner specials. Amateurs Bar and Grill, 602 Paxton Street in Cambridge, or give them a call at 697-4808.
MNB, that means a dinner from MNB.
Community involvement has always been important to us. One way we show that is by supporting our local schools. Whether it's cheering them on from the stands or taking part in community programs, you'll always find MNB rooting for the home team. Good luck to all the area student athletes this sports season. Your fans at MNB are behind you all the way. MNB Bank, member FDIC.
MNB, that means a dinner from MNB.
This is the RPAC Tournament on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you, along with Kevin Martin and August Miller back at the studios in McCook. Final score here tonight on your Corbelli Physical Therapy postgame show, 40-36. Alma defeats Cambridge. Let's give you what we know so far really quickly tomorrow. Maywood Hayes Center was leading Dundee County Stratton 34-33 after 3 periods of play. The winner will take on Alma tomorrow in the championship game at the McCook Graff Event Center. And the loser will play Cambridge at 4:15. The girls' consolation game will be at 2:30 tomorrow. Then the boys' consolation game, Cambridge and the loser of that Maywood Hayes Center Dundee County Stratton game will play at 4:15. We will have that game right here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. And then with the girls' championship will be Maywood Hayes Center and Southern Valley, a rematch of last year's championship game. And then the boys' championship will be Alma and the winner of that Maywood Hayes Center Dundee County Stratton game. Both those games can be heard on 105.3 Coyote Country. We're going to wrap things up from here tonight. Once again, don't forget tomorrow, boys will be back in action at 4:15, taking on the loser of the Maywood Hayes Center Dundee County Stratton game. Girls next play on Tuesday at home against Bertrand. We'll have that coverage here on True Country Radio. We're going to wrap things up for all the folks of Hometown Family Radio. For August Miller back at the studio doing a fabulous job for once again, and for Kevin Martin, I'm Trent Florham saying thank you for listening to Trojan Basketball here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network. Any use of this broadcast without the written permission of Hometown Family Radio is prohibited. Coverage on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network has been brought to you by
Acres Equipment of McCook, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Browning Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Channel Seeds, Andrew Carpenter, Community Hospital, Corbelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, Fawn Motor Company, First Central Bank of Cambridge, Foster Sales, Hitchin Hay Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestad, Huneman Custom Harvesting, Huxell Seeds, Corporate Seeds, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley K's Coffee Shop, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, M&B Bank, Pinpoint Communications, River Valley Services, Runza Restaurant, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, Stockman's Bank, Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health System, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, Vieira Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, and Western Select Genetics.
For a copy of this broadcast and a list of future events, visit hometownfamilyradio.com.